So I picked up the EVL-2X12D4, and it's much bigger than I thought it would be. It comes with handles in the box. Looks like it's been smushed a little bit on this side. Took a pretty big hit right here. It was shipped via FedEx, and it came from Florida all the way to my state in Arkansas, and it took 2.5 days. So let's get this thing opened up. Oh, that's good. It comes with some box staples. So that's pretty nice that they stapled it. I wonder what the bottom looks like. Okay, I've got her opened up. It looks like it's really well packaged. Looks like it's really well packaged. What is that, about 2 inches? Feels like it's about 2 inches there. Foam right here that I can't even lift up. I guess I just broke the bottom of it. Yeah, I just broke the bottom of it. Got foam on both sides. This may take... I may need some help to get this out of here. We'll see. Okay. So it comes with that too. Nice. Yeah, really well packaged. Much better than I thought it would be. Where that big hit was, right here. Looks like it hasn't done anything to the box. Box looks fine. Let me go wide angle. There we go. Yeah, speakers are right here. That's where the subwoofer speakers are. All right, I'm gonna put this phone down. Now that I flipped it over, I can see that this tape didn't hold up very well. There's been a gash here. Looks like a pretty gnarly gash right here. Yikes. So I'm gonna open this up, open this whole thing up, and then take a look at the bottom of it. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that. Okay, so this is the bottom of the subwoofer box. This is where that gash was, pretty bad. I don't see any damage right here. Yeah, no, there's no damage. So that's good. I'm gonna get this thing completely out of the box and continue taking a look. This was also on the bottom as well. Okay, so I just measured the ends of the box here, and it is 5/8, which admittedly that's kind of a bummer, but we'll see how she holds up. Let me get you guys on wide angle. Take the plastic off where this big gash was here in the box. It's fine, there's nothing going on here. This thing looks like it's pretty decently built. How do I turn the flash on? Let's see, there we go. Looks like it's pretty decently built. That doesn't look too good. But I don't know how that could have been damaged during shipping. Yeah, right here it dents in, and then right here it's a pretty bad gash. But I didn't see anything like that. I didn't see any type of gash that would have caused that during shipping. To me, that seems more like, since these boxes are prefabbed, whenever they put this metal piece in here, they just probably must have like shoved it in and scratched this carpet up possibly. I can't tell. It's pretty sharp, whatever this is. But I mean, for the price I paid, right? It's 520 bucks for a prefab box, 5/8 MDF. And then the 2 EVL-12s. I don't really see myself ever getting a custom box for the Jeep. I think that this is going to be plenty. I'm going to have around 3,000 watts RMS from the amp that I've got. So, you know, I'm not too concerned about the gash right there. I did get it during a Black Friday. It was 20% off. So it was $519 plus 9% tax in my state. I am gonna flip this box over here in a second and take a look at the other side and see what that looks like. Okay, you got the box flipped over. And there doesn't seem to be any sign of damage. So I may have been one of the lucky few that didn't have box damage. It's a weird indent right there, but I think that's how it's supposed to come. Let's see on this side. No, that's straight. That's weird. But there's no, oh my God, this thing's heavy. There's no indication of the carpet being ripped, so maybe the box itself, or maybe the wood itself, but yeah, it looks fine. I am gonna take these subwoofers out, make sure that they're wired correctly, and I'm gonna make sure that the screws are on nice and tight. I may put some more polyfill in there. Supposedly this thing has polyfill inside of it. I guess we'll find out. So for those of you that have a Jeep Wrangler, I have removed the rear trunk all-weather mat. It's right here, and I've measured, and this box is gonna fit perfectly from here to here, and then from this line all the way over to where this fender, where the inner fender begins. So it's gonna fit just right. I'm gonna unscrew these because I want it to be nice and flat on here. So I'm thinking I will unscrew these and then try to put something over here so that this doesn't affect the box in any way. Well, I think we'll be fine here. Yeah, I don't think that this is gonna affect it any. But I need to go ahead and remove these two screws. Possibly I'll have to Dremel these off as well. We'll see how the box rests against the back seat here in a moment. Okay, well, the box is in. Now I gotta cut up the all-weather floor mat over there, and I'll do that tomorrow. But box is in. Those hooks back here, which are for the child restraint system, I can feel that there's enough gap that they're not in the way, and I don't have to Dremel those off. So for those of you that's got a Jeep Wrangler that are curious, you don't have to Dremel those off because it makes contact right here, and I can no longer go any farther back than that. I checked clearance on this side as well, and it's the same. There's no contact here on this piece of metal either. Yeah, I've got about a finger gap between the box and the piece of bracket for the seat. Again, because the seat is reclined back actually more than factory, because I put those reclining brackets that they sell for the JK and the JKU. I've got those installed. Without those, it's possible that they could have made contact over here. I think I've got a little bit more gap on the driver's side than I do on the passenger side. Yeah, that's true. I could actually slide this over a little bit. Anyway, it took 2 people to get this thing in here. It was not easy. Some of you that are pretty strong might be able to possibly get in there. That just wasn't in the cards for me. And I thought that this box was gonna be past the line here that I mentioned earlier, and that is not the case. So that's a bummer. But anyway, I will say that if I go camping, I'm gonna have to take this out, because whenever we camp in the wintertime, we sleep in here. My girlfriend and I do. So me being 6'2" and she's 5'4", This box is clearly not going to work. So I'll have to take this off. Not off. I'll have to take this out whenever we do decide to go camping. But there it is. It's installed. If anybody was to ever steal this, they deserve it. The thing's really heavy. Again, it took 2 of us, so whoever steals it is going to have to have another person to help them, unless they're, again, really, really strong. And I hope I don't ever hit any big bumps, because there's nothing that's holding this box down. So going off-road at 30 miles an hour and hitting a bump, it's not going to be good, because this box is going to fly up.